is that within all of that darkness, you can truly enjoy life. Hi friends, I'm back. At least I'm trying to be back. I moved. I was trying to do a temp job for a while, and then I decided I didn't like temp jobbing. It was not for me. I got a job. I love my job. It is 4 days a week job. It is considered full-time. It's super busy. I'm often tired, as you can probably tell from my face. And I'm shifting my video. I don't have art hauls, although I still could be doing art hauls because I still have not actually opened up packages from the previous art buying binges I did. But I've decided I'm not encouraging consumerism. And there's pros and cons to having a million art supplies. I love all of my art supplies, and I can't honestly say that I regret buying all those things because when I look at them, even the unopened things, I smile and it makes me happy and it's really pretty, and it was a coping mechanism for a transitional period of my life, and you know what? Everything worked out, so it was a pretty appropriate coping mechanism. But I will try to upload 2 to 3 videos a month, and these videos are going to be about a whole new thing, and I do hope you stay with me. I have been doing daily art, or at least 3 to 4 times a week art, ever since I bought those art supplies, but in particular in the past year. And that is lovely. I'm not saying that I'm a brilliant artist. I'm not saying you would look at my artwork and be like, oh my gosh, I want to buy that. Maybe one day you want to buy it. I have been doing daily art. It brings me an enormous amount of joy. But another thing that I have been doing that brings me an enormous amount of joy is actually, yeah, my bed is not made. It's so messy. Just here, I'll do this again so you don't have to look at it. Another thing that I'm doing that I just think is so wonderful and brings me so much joy, and I think it will bring the whole world lots of joy. This is a candle thinger. The little wick that you cut. This is that. I'm using it as a pointer and emphasizer. I am writing a book. The audience for the book is me and people like me. And I think there's many people out there who are like me. And the book is about this woman and her 2 dogs and their adventures. The 2 dogs are the primary characters in the book. And one is named Xander and the other is named Lila. And it is about the adventures of Xander and Lila. And I cannot properly describe what the book is like. It is not necessarily for children because it does touch on, in a playful mixed with serious way, on existential topics, on difficult topics, on freedom and liberty. Are those not the same things? I think they're the same things. On life's purpose, on how to enjoy your life, on all the world conflicts going on right now. It doesn't necessarily mention the world conflicts, but it tangentially mentions the problems that humanity has from the perspective of the dogs. It isn't really for kids, but you could cut out all of the like adult portions of the book and then have it be like a really fun children's book as well. So honestly, I think it really mimics life, and that life is as much for kids as it is for adults, right? Because anytime there's a conflict in humanity, there are children involved. So I would say the audience for this book is life itself, which sounds so narcissistic, arrogant, but I think the primary essence of the book is that within all of that darkness, you can truly enjoy life. And I say this because when I look at my dogs and I see how much they love their life, they're well taken care of dogs. I must say I'm a good dog mom. My dogs go to doggy daycare every day I'm at work, so that's 4 days a week. It's insanely expensive. For financial purposes, I don't recommend it, but it does sure keep your dog super happy because they're not sitting home alone. And when I watch them play, they're just so exuberant about life. They're so in the moment. And that is the biggest thing my dogs remind me of and teach me, and they're teaching me every day. I'm trying to keep it in mind. I'm trying to, I'm a human, and humans, what do humans do? They keep like thinking about the past. They keep thinking about the future. They're either living in the past or the future, or a mix of the past and the future, and they're very rarely in the moment. But these two dogs have taught me to try and be in the moment. I'm not as good at it as they are. They're so good at it. They're so smart, these two dogs. But I am trying, and this is a series of stories where the dogs have these little funny adventures, sometimes serious adventures, sometimes sweet adventures, sometimes just sweet moments, not even like an adventure. It's just like a sweet moment, sometimes hard moments. And they're interacting with their dog mom through their perspective. I think when I read to you some excerpts, you'll get a better idea of what it's like. In addition to that, okay, so that's my primary goal. I want this book published. I'm probably going to end up self-publishing it. I really hope those of you who continue to follow me, and I hope that you all continue to follow me. I don't even, obviously no one's watched this channel in a while, but like, I hope you all continue to follow me, because I really, really do think these stories would bring a lot of people joy. And that is because these dogs bring a lot of people joy. And the stories are fully inspired by the dogs. I mean, in a way, I could almost say it's actually written by the dogs, but I'm their medium. I was at the dog park yesterday, and there's a playground next to the dog park. And my two dogs were the only dogs in this dog park, and they were just running around, wrestling, chasing each other, barking, like having the most amazing fun time. And a crowd of people started gathering, watching them. And one woman who was there with her little baby, the baby was like a year and a half old, she was watching them, and she's like, my daughter's so enamored by your dogs, except really the daughter was not watching. It was her who was watching. The lady was watching, and she was like, your dogs are just so happy. They are so happy. And that's it. These dogs express their joy. They have so much joy for life. They express it, and then other people see that, and it rubs off on them. But it also reminds them that, hey, maybe you should try to like view life the same way as these two dogs do. So I'm writing these Lila and Xander stories, and I have written quite a bit, but I have so much more in my mind. And like, I'll be walking around going about my day, and suddenly like a little story drops into my head. And so my goal for the next 90 days is to have a 90-day writing project, except that on Mondays and Thursdays I get to take a break, but the rest of the days of the week I want to write my stories. And I think even like one sentence is okay. Usually if I get one sentence down, I will actually get like lots of sentences down, but even one sentence is fine. I'm going to put my alarm on actually for 45 minutes and hopefully go for 45 minutes, especially on the days that I have off. I have the weekends off, and I have Wednesdays off. But even one sentence is the goal. So I'm going to have this 90-day project. I would like you to join me. If there's anything you all are doing for 90 days, maybe you can join me in the process too, and we can be on this journey together of our 90-day project. And in addition, my goal for these Lila and Xander stories is I publish it, and if people read it, and I would like most of the world to read it. I understand there's 7 billion people in the world, but maybe like 1 billion people. That's less than 20% of the world. It's not even, it's not that much. Like a lot of people drink Coke. Why can't they just read my book too? Drink a Coke, eat my book. It's pretty easy. And in addition to that, first I want it to be stories. And then I would love it if it be turned into a cartoon, which I think it could turn both into, again, a cartoon for children's, if you cut out all the adult portions, but it also could be a cartoon for adults where it goes either on prime time or sort of like on a channel like Adult Swim, for those of you who are in the US and you know what Adult Swim are, but more of a cuter Adult Swim, but still in some portions raw. You'll see what I'm saying. I honestly cannot think of a book or a cartoon or a TV show that reminds me of what I'm writing. I really can't. If I could, I would just use that in my description, but I really can't. So I think you'll just figure it out as we go along. And so, in addition to the book and hopefully one of the cartoons, I actually want to, draw, and I have been drawing my dogs, and I would like to make prints notebooks, because I think everybody should have a journal. Little sticky notes, because I actually use sticky notes a lot at work, and I love like little cute sticky notes and stickers. That is also going to be part of this artistic journey. That's it. That's all I came here to say. This is not really a fancy video. It's just a video to say, hey, this is what I'm doing. Along the way, I'll go ahead and show you my art supplies if I show you, I'm going to show you some of the things I've drawn. Again, you fell. Did you see that? You fell. Goodness. Why'd you fall? Come on, pay attention. Oh, you fell again. You keep falling. Okay. Stop falling. Stop falling. I will go ahead and share with you some of my, are you falling? No, you're okay. I will go ahead and share with you some of my drawings along the way. I don't know if this is actually going to record because I've been having issues with Photo Booth. But anyway, I don't know what I did with the rest of the clip of that video, but basically, we're going to have a really fun adventure about Lila and Xander stories, which are basically about life, and about being alive, and about how to go about through life. I don't know how many more times I can say life, but it's basically about the joy and roller coaster of existence through the eyes of two beautiful, brilliant, wonderful dogs. So I hope you click like and subscribe and join me. And yes, I mean, I can't emphasize to you how amazing these stories are. I mean, I know I wrote them, so of course I'm not going to say they're shitty, but I'm really proud of them, and I think a lot of people will love them. And Lila right now is smiling. Lila, come say hi. Come on here. Oh, there she is. Little love. Come here, little piglet. Oh, Zan's awake too now. Zan, come here. Come here, piglet. Come on up. Lila, those are all my passwords. Don't ruin that. Okay, all right. So click like and subscribe. Thank you.